Hey, good morning. This is Julie, J Auto Trading Strategies, and it is Tuesday morning, about 5:45 a.m. Take a look at the risk disclosures and hypothetical performance disclaimer on the website. And let's take a look at the chart. Right now, we have weekly, daily, 60, 15, all in the green for the ES. And the ES is in a downtrend. So we're coming up to resistance 1. Previous point of control is at 1995, and yesterday high is at R2. I would expect to see a turnaround around 1995 and for this to come back down. So please don't get caught up in this. If we do manage to get past yesterday high, that's the only time I'm going to be looking for a long. I do think it will probably break lower and continue in this down path. Let me show you on my 60-minute chart. We are in a counter trend. I have my trend, counter trend chart. We're in a counter trend. So if I ever get confused on if I'm in a trend or a counter trend, I come to my handy chart, and we're in a counter trend. This is not the trend. So be careful. Momentum's at 0. And again, let's look at the daily. We're sitting flush on the 200, and here's the 50. So it's going to be flushing back towards the 50, I would believe, at 1944, 1942. Where the top of this bar here, 1941, is probably the likely target for this flush down. So the E-mini is not really a trending market at all. It's a ranging reversion to the mean market. So you may well want to be, it's going to be impossible to sell to time necessarily the highs and lows. That's why it's always better to drop down to a smaller time frame and try to pick up a trend. But it's going to be difficult trading the E-mini right now because it's trending long, but we're in a downtrend. That's a counter trend long. Coming to the energy market, here is the daily, and we have closed above the 50-day moving average, but the stochastic is hooking down, and we have an inventory report coming out today that should show there's a continued build in Cushing. I read a report on the Permian Basin that although they've dropped rigs, several hundred rigs, their production numbers have increased. So with that report out of China that came out, I think that really put a hamper on things. So again, we have a weekly, daily 60-15 long, but we do not have a long condition that's really going to be suitable for this. So here's the previous river of gold, and it looks like it's inflecting back down on this to come back towards yesterday closes, which are lower. So I would expect to see this continue to the downside. Now, be careful, because if a higher time frame comes in and starts trading this up, trying to keep this above 36, I don't know if 36 or 35 are going to be the line in the sand, but be careful. There's going to be a lot of market activity around these even numbers, trying to keep the trade up. And again, if a higher time frame player comes in here and starts pushing this around, go with the flow. Don't try to fight it in whatever direction they're pushing it. It could be up. But right now we've got some very bizarre signals, counter-trending trends, as I like to say. So be careful in the markets and have a good day. Thank you so much.